Okay, now let's dismantle and see how the direction control valve actually works. So see, it's written direction control valve. It's UK made, and see the spools of the direction of forward, neutral and reverse. So let's identify the components externally. So this is the two solids. So this is the two part where we'll be getting the power, and this is electromagnet. This black one is electromagnet. So let's open this up and see. So this is electromagnet. When you get power here for the forward and reverse side, so this becomes an electromagnet. So that's it. Now let's open up this shaft. This is a shaft I have explained in the theory, and this is a hollow shaft, and what we have inside, see what we have inside is a spring over here which supports the spool inside the valve block and the shaft. So this is a shaft over here which actually pushes the spool inside the valve block when it becomes electromagnet. So just concentrate and hear the sound. You can hear the sound, right? So that's the sound of the metal piece which is inside. So it's a hollow shaft, and when this unit becomes magnetized, electromagnet gets magnetized, that particular metal piece moves forward and it will hit the shaft which is inside and allow the shaft to move further forward due to the force of the metal piece coming and hitting it, and that will push our valve which is inside, or the spool which is inside the valve block. Alright, so see, it has a lot of galleries inside so that the oil can pass to the forward and reverse direction. So let's take the spool outside and see how it looks like. So that's the spool, and see there are a lot of cut sections inside the spool. The shaft has a higher diameter, lower diameter spaces, so that the flow can actually be controlled or can be directed towards this ports inside. So you can see the ports inside also if you look carefully, right? So let's see how it works once again. So this spool is actually kept inside the valve here, so let's keep it back. Okay, and what we have outside is our shaft. The spring over here is actually coming here like this, which supports the spool from both the sides. On the other side also we'll have a spring like this, and here is our shaft. This shaft is actually coming inside and actually press the spool so that it can move further. So we'll just manually see, we'll press it and see how the spool moves. See, it's very tight, but actually it's moving slowly inside. So that's how it looks. Now let's install it back. We'll put the shaft first inside. So that's the shaft gone in, then the spring. Right, now let's keep it back. Tight it up. So that's how it looks. Then we put our electromagnet back. So that's the same way here also, the other side, removing the electromagnet, and then we have the shaft here, then we have the spring. You can see the spring and the shaft, right? And also you can see the other side of the spool. So this is the other side of the spool, which actually can be pushed both the directions. So one is for forward and the other is for reverse. The same way, the spring will be here like this, and the shaft will actually push the valve as so let's assemble it back, keeping the shaft back, or the part of the piston, then the spring which actually supports. So see, this is how it looks. If we remove both the shafts and have a look. Now both the shafts have been removed, and there are some washers have been also removed. So this is how the valve block looks here. So this is how the spool moves to one direction, and this is how the spool moves to the other direction. You can see the movement of the spool to both the directions like this. So when it becomes electromagnetized to the forward side, the shaft comes and hits the spool to this direction, opening up the galleries over here. So the flow goes to the forward direction, selects the forward gears, and for reverse it hits over here, and the galleries open up in such a way that it goes and select the reverse gears. So that's how the vehicle goes forward and reverse. and this is our shaft and how internally it looks like. See, so that's it. Now let's assemble it back. So we are just back, right? The forward shaft. Now the other one, both side. The washers have to be kept inside. Keep the spring back. Be tightened. Then we'll put our electromagnets back. And the solenoid over here. Okay, so I believe you have learned its working, the dismantling, you have enjoyed it. So for more technical videos, please click the subscribe button so that when we upload more videos, it directly comes to your inbox. Please click the like button or do drop a comment to motivate our team so that it will help us to upload more good technical videos. Have a great day. Happy learning.